This week on the Spotlight, fans at Black Oak analyze football for us. And we also analyze the Bears. They look good at times against Atlanta. And then we flash back. Remember Scott Skiles, the very intense coach of the Chicago Bulls? We'll show you some snippets of him. And we go back to a White Sox pitching coach. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, it's the 29th year of the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Sports Spotlight. They have tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and more. 108th and Kedzie. Lansing Floral Shop, open 8 a.m. daily. Custom silk flowers, Bridgewater candles, great flowers, 708-474-1212. A great floral shop, Lansing Floral. You've got to get to the Irish Legend. Great food, great drink, outdoor patio, great staff. Open 11 a.m. daily on Archer. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. Gentle adjusting. Most insurance accepted. Massage therapy, too. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 773-324-4325. That's HEAL. Dr. Sherman Clay. You've got to get to the Wise Owl at Van Buren and Racine. Pizzas, pork sliders, Cuban sandwiches, carrot soup, elote, burgers, tacos, salads, and more. Great cocktails and great bartenders. A tremendous array at the Wise Owl, Van Buren and Racine. See you there. You've got to get to Mad Anthony Sports Bar and Grill, 3350 West 47th Street. Serving La Coco's Pizza, always good. A wide variety of sandwiches and the full bar. And my trivia game every other Friday, starting at about 5:45. So good stuff at Mad Anthony. I'll see you over there. We'll have fun. We'll eat, drink, and play on a Friday, late afternoon, early evening. Welcome to Black Oak on 96th and Pulaski. Akeem Nicks makes a big stop and forces Atlanta to kick a field goal. 3-0 Falcons after 1. All right, we're going to show you some beautiful breakfasts available right here. You got the eggs and potatoes, a very nice plate. Then we move to French toast with bananas and strawberries. And then at the top, you're always a winner, scrambled eggs and bacon. All those available here regularly at the Black Oak. So it's only 3-0. No reason to panic. Bears are just getting started. We're going to talk to some people who are veteran Bears watchers. Tell us your name and what you like about the game, if anything.
Tammy, and I want them to win because it's his birthday today.
All right, birthday boy. What's your name?
Kevin.
And let me guess, 39 today.
Yes, 39. How'd you know?
I'm good with ages like that. I used to work at the circus. But tell me what you're liking so far and not liking so far.
We're liking the new quarterback. He's looking pretty good so far. A little bit different from Jay Cutler.
Yeah.
But we're having faith this year in the new guy.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of Cutler haters out there. The defense, I thought, was pretty tough, too. What did you think?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I have to because I don't know a whole lot about football.
You gotta.
We're having fun anyways.
Yeah, you gotta love the honesty. You got a prediction on how many games they'll win this year?
I'll be happy with 500 this season.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're rebuilding. Let them give them 1 year to rebuild.
I'd be happy with 500 too.
Yeah.
I'm going 7 myself.
7?
Yeah. But in Vegas, I think the over/under was 6.
6.
All right. Oh, more people, birthday celebrators on the way. All right, let's get this man's thoughts. All right, tell us your name and what you think of the early Bears.
Hey, I'm Drew. I think they look all right so far. Just got a lot of good stuff to look forward to this season.
Boy, this Tariq Cohen, we're liking him a lot. What did you think of him out on the pass pattern?
He looked all right, I'd say. Just good to keep an eye on him.
All right, well, so the Bears are on the board. Keep enjoying the game, and any thoughts on the atmosphere here at Black Oak?
Oh, it's a great place. Good place to catch a game. It's comfortable. Always have cold beers. Can't pass it up.
Very good food.
Yes, the good food. We're just getting into that. Yeah, exactly. No kidding. We videotaped some breakfast, and we're going to videotape what we eat shortly. It was 10-3 Falcons when the Bears got a little bit tricky because they do a direct snap to Tariq Cohen. Look at this. And he hands off to Howard, who takes it to the house. 10-10 at the half. So excitement here at halftime as the Bears tie it up in a creative way. And we're here, of course, at the Black Oak. Tell us your name and what you're eating.
Hi, my name is Peggy Duggan, and I'm eating a skillet with a lot of delicious vegetables and scrambled eggs.
Beautiful. Okay, tell us your name and what you got on the plate.
I'm Tom Duggan, and I have the French toast with a side of eggs. It's pretty tasty.
I like the strawberries and bananas, too. That's a nice touch. Also, is regarding the Bears. They starting to look kind of good. Made some good defensive plays, tied the game up. What do you think?
Surprisingly, they're hanging in there. They look really tough. They might be able to knock these guys out. That's what I think.
Sometimes in the first game of the season, not everybody's settled. I know New England won the whole Super Bowl, and they lost their first game, so I guess that gives the Bears hope, eh?
Definitely. I mean, you're playing the runner-ups, and they're playing them tough, and they're able to move the ball on them. So that's what you want, and the defense looks pretty good.
What do you think of Glennon so far?
Looks pretty good. He hasn't forced anything, and he's made the passes that he needs to make. So if he continues to do that, they might have a chance in the second half.
Most people I talk to seem to think if he doesn't throw the back-breaking interception, you're probably okay with him. I know he was out blocking on that last running play where the running backs were handing off to each other, so pretty good so far. Thank you, and continue your fun times at Black Oak. So we're at halftime of the Bears. They're hanging in against the Super Bowl team. Boss, tell everybody who you are and why you're liking the game.
I'm Jim Sheehan, Southsider. I kind of manage over here at the Black Oak. Lifetime Bear fan. We're 10-10 at half. After the last 2-3 years and the way we've looked, I'm pretty hopeful 10-10's a good start for today.
Yes, it is. I think there was a couple of stands on defense that I thought were sharp. And then when I see the running backs handing off to each other, that's a pretty crazy play, huh?
Yeah, sometimes trickery goes the opposite direction, but in that case, it worked out for them. And I hate to say it, but I don't think trickery is how you win football games. So I hope they, stick to the normal plays, hand the ball off, and run up the holes.
They got away with one, right?
I believe they did. Yeah.
Well, you got to pick your spots. And late in the second quarter, they figured not too much bad could happen. It wasn't as bad as a Glennon pick, and most people I'm talking to are saying as long as he doesn't throw an interception, he's probably going to hang in there.
Yeah, he looks like things are going to work out as long as the offensive line stays intact. I think we're missing some key guys right now, but 10-10 against the Super Bowl team, first game of the season. That I think you can look up for the rest of the season, hopefully.
And you could look forward to coming to the Black Oak. They not only have a great staff, a great drink menu, but the food is just looking spectacular. I've eaten here several times. We've talked about the breakfasty food. We're going to be talking about the lunchy food a little later in the program. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Family Dentist, Lawrence Furlan DDS, 109th and Kedzie, crowns, veneers, cleanings, improving your smile. They do a great job. Call 773-233-7044. Excellent work, impeccable. Call the Family Dentist, 773-233-7044. They did a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. So as we work in the third quarter, we're going to work on our plates. Danny will show his food now. He's got the beautiful fish tacos, and they look super appetizing. Got a little lime there. And then I went with what the boss told me with the pulled pork. It looks very, very fine. Got some cheese on there. Got some homemade fries, pickle and au jus. And got a beer here. Got a Bloody Mary here. You couldn't be more set. The only thing that could enhance this would be the Bears taking the lead in the game. Time will tell. Falcons driving, but the pressure put on Matt Ryan forces an incomplete, and the subsequent field goal, 13-10 Falcons after 3. So the Bears hanging in with Atlanta, maybe better than some thought, and we're getting ready for the fourth quarter. Let's talk to fans here at the Black Oak and see what they have to say. Let's start with your menu item, sir. Tell us your name and what you enjoyed.
Hi, Jim Halpin, and I ate the California Wrap today, and I think the Bears are going to pull it out at the end.
What excites you about this team that maybe didn't last year?
Well, new quarterback. I think the offensive line is doing a lot better this year, so we'll just wait and see.
I like this guy Cohen, the other back. Any thoughts on him?
No, he's good. I like him too, yeah, so we'll see what happens there. Okay.
All right, let's go to the Michigan fan here. First of all, tell us your name and why you like Michigan.
My name is Victoria Tomasi, and I love the football team. I had a couple family that went over there, and I think it's a good school.
You know, I'm personal friends with Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
I can't exactly call him for tickets, but if he saw me on the street, he'd say, "Hey, Benkowski, what are you doing now?" He's a good guy, and I think he's going to make their program better and better, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
And what do you think of the Chicago Bears this year?
I think they're going to do good. Hopefully they do win and bring in.
Better than last year.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's what we're hoping for. Okay, tell us your name and what you enjoyed here at the restaurant.
My name is Sarah Hoffman. I like the steak bowl.
Yeah. Have you eaten here before?
No.
First time.
Yes.
So you'll be back.
Yes.
Okay. You got a favorite Chicago Bear?
I like all of them.
Yeah. All right, you're a good fan. All right. Well, thanks to this fine family, and we got a couple of more third quarter speakers as we get ready to put on the rally to win this game. So to win the game, Mike Glennon did his job. He puts the ball in the hands of Howard, who drops the ball. Bears lose. You can't blame Mike Glennon. He threw 2 touchdown passes in the final series, and they dropped them both. So it wasn't to be, but I got to say, I'm a little encouraged that the Bears hung in there against the Super Bowl team, and I think they'll be better as weeks go along. Let's see what fans over here have to say. Tell us your name and how you liked your experience here at the bar.
I'm Kathy. I think it's great. I'm hoping, I have a lot of hope. The defense looks great. The offense has got to tweak a few things.
Yes.
A little bit. And I think they'll be okay.
I do too. I think they'll be close to 500. I couldn't help but hear you say earlier today that you have a closeness to some previous Chicago Bears. Could you relay that to our audience?
Yes. I was fortunate enough that I met Gail Sayers when I was young, and he was just such an awesome man. He was very sweet in the respect that I went to his house. He didn't know me, and he was lovely. He accepted me in his house. I was probably, I was very young, and I came to his house, and I sat down. He pulled the chair out for me, and I went to a game with he and his wife at the time, Linda, and he was announcing the game, and they were lovely, very, very lovely people. He was very nice. He was just a gracious, lovely man, and she was lovely also.
Yeah, I think I told you I had a good experience with him in a personal appearance, and
I wish him the best.
Yeah, I know he's going through some tough times now.
He is, and I pray for him, and he is a class act.
No doubt.
A class act.
No doubt. All right, sir, tell us your name and maybe your impressions on the 2017 Bears.
My name's Mike, Kathy's husband, and the Bears, the problem with the Bears, the McCaskies got to sell the team. No, wow, they're all right. You can't blame the players, can't blame the coaches. You got to blame the talent. I mean, these guys, the scouts are bad. You can't pick talent. Come on, it's been like that for 30 years.
Well, I know they're short on wide receivers. They're throwing to the backs a lot today.
Linemen, come on, they're short on everything. I mean, it's the McCaskies. Get rid of them, and you'll be all right. That's the problem.
Well, there you have it. Kind of two differing points of view. Love and not so much love. But that's what it's all about when you come to the Black Oak. You get differing opinions, and you can share and still share a cocktail together, and some good food too, as we showed you on numerous video opportunities. So on behalf of all the staff and crew here at 96th and Pulaski, we'll be back here in a future week in October, and we'll be back with more on the program right after these important messages.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Ulsa, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and the fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski.
You've got to get to the Sock live Bienkowski trivia, alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great game, great people. Check out the Sock. I think you'll be glad you did when you go to my trivia game every other Thursday. 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Papa Joe's new location, 5900 West 111th Street. Italian beef, tetrazzini, great pizza, Parmesan, ravioli, and more. All my classic choices. New location, and they can still deliver into the city. Get to Papa Joe's.
Joining the Bulls is veteran backup Joe Smith, who has poured in almost 10,000 NBA points and will be a valuable addition.
As always, I mean, I've been in a lot of different places, so I mean, there's always excitement there for me. It seems like just going into a new organization, being part of a new thing, and I'm excited about it. I've been having butterflies for like the past couple of weeks. I haven't been sleeping much, just a little anxious and ready to get going.
You'll have a better idea, of course, once you start playing more so with these guys. But do you look around and see that there's a lot of talent here?
Oh, I think so. I mean, we just watching from afar last year, just how hard these guys compete on the defense on both ends of the floor, and the talent that they put together here is just something that. When I was in Milwaukee a couple years ago, we would come here and be tough games, but eventually I think we would come out on top. But now, when last couple years, it wasn't the same thing.
How about playing with Ben Wallace? I mean, they were looking for the perfect complement. Do you feel like you compliment him?
Oh yeah, Ben's a great talent. I mean, I played with him a little bit in Detroit for a year, but we didn't get a chance to play too much together. And just to be able to be out here with a guy like Ben who can change the game on the defensive end like nobody else in this league, and just to be a part of that, I think I feel I should be able to complement that.
Surprised to hear you say you have butterflies. I mean, even better like you.
Yeah, that's something I can never get rid of. I get nervous before every game. That brings that out, and I just want to go out and be able to perform well every night, and that's where that comes from.
What's your strength? What are you going to give this team maybe that they've been lacking a little bit?
I don't think they've been lacking too much. I mean, I just want to be able to come in and try and contribute anyway. I mean, whether it's spreading the floor a little bit, knocking down outside shots, whether it's playing with my back to the basket, whether it's rebounding, whether it's defending. I just want to feel I can do some of all those things pretty well. So, I mean, I just want to try and contribute in any way. We play to get to that next level, and that's the first level is the playoffs, and then to continue to advance. And I've never been out of the first round, so I mean, it'll be a good thing. And I mean, we still have to do it out on the floor. Nothing's given to us, and that's what we have to look at. We have to be ready every night, no matter what.
Okay, so he never, ever smiles. But Scott Skiles has the team playing extremely hard, and they're going at it with a much better backup cast.
Well, I mean, that's up to you guys to, print the expectations or whatever. I don't get caught up in that. I mean, I think it's logical to assume that we should continue to get better. I think that's for sure. But when you do that, if you get caught up in that, you forget the other teams probably got better too. And so, I'm very comfortable in assuming that we're going to be a better ball club again. And where that leads, I don't know, but I can easily say that. Well, I do. Our size is better. There's no question about that. Our length is better. Picking up Joe should really help us, and and then Joe Kim. It's hard to know what a rookie's going to do, but what I've seen so far in informal games, he's going to help us. He's a very versatile player, but it is just watching the guys walk around. I mean, we're a much bigger team right now, and we've played small so much. Sometimes out of choice, sometimes by choice, and sometimes just by necessity. And so we should have the ability this year to not only use our small lineup, but put a very big lineup out there too.
You've got to get the Jacks. 3325 Ridge Road in Lansing. Trivia every Tuesday at 7 p.m. A very intense competitive game. Any of half a dozen teams can win. You've got to get to Oliver, 6100 West 159th Street for my live trivia. Alternate Wednesdays now at 7 p.m. It's a great place with great food and drink and fun. Get to Oliver's on a Wednesday. I'll see ya. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. Trivia will be at the Sock. Alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. 93rd and Roberts Road. Great food, great drink, Great people, everything great. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. Juan Nieves is the new bullpen coach of the White Sox. He'd been coaching in the White Sox minor league system. He has a no-hitter under his belt as a player in the 80s, and he has a special bond with the Spanish-speaking pitchers on the White Sox staff.
Well, Mike Cuellar, if we can educate our audience that's a little bit younger than us, there are many things I see in Jose Contreras that I remember seeing in Mike Cuellar. Can you elaborate on that style?
Well, I mean, he's a Cuban pitcher with great feel and great fastball when he got to Houston. Then he got hurt and actually developed a screwball with Baltimore Orioles. And a very finesse pitcher that came from being a power pitcher. And he was fortunate enough not to hurt himself and ruin his career. He was able to pitch after the fact of getting hurt and pitching for a long time with Baltimore. And his knowledge and the feel for the pitches that he had was incredible.
Okay, we're going to jump back to modern days now, 2008. You were just working with Gavin Floyd, who is fresh as we go to videotape from 8 1/3 no-hit innings, and he seems like every time out he's going 4 or 5 at least. What is the magic of Gavin Floyd that he's getting all together on the same page this year?
Well, I think Coop hit it right on. First pitch strikes, 2 of the first 3 pitches for strikes, and really letting the hitters, let him dictate the count, not the hitters, and getting in hitting counts, and not pretty much not dying of slow death or slow survival. I mean, he is really attacking the zone. His best game time when he attacked the zone, strike 1 and strike 2. I mean, he's lethal when he's ahead in the count, and those are the bigger things for young kids now. The fact of the amount of strikes they throw early in the count and being able to expand after that.
Well, he went 8 1/3. I know a guy who I don't know real well, but I just met, who went 9 in the major leagues, and it's this man. And as I was telling him off tape, one of the greatest highlights of a no-hitter I ever heard was Bob Uecker and the Milwaukee radio description of Juan Nieves no-hitter. Flash back first, because I know you have vivid memories of maybe some of the latter innings and the last play.
Definitely was a very close game early in the game, all the way to the 7th inning. Thinking about the win at the time, thinking about a shutout, 1-0 shutout.
Who was the opponent?
Baltimore. We're at Memorial Stadium against Baltimore. Mike Flanagan pitched a great game too. The bullpen gave up 6 runs in the top of the 8th.
You've got to get to Lulu's. Some of my best friends, technical people, go there. Italian beef, hot dogs, burgers, chicken, gyros, fish, salad, subs, and ribs. It's at Taylor and Ogden, 2200 West. It's easy to find and great to eat. Lulu's. This week's show has been brought to you by the Perfect Pitch Auto Repair Shop. They do it all at 108th and Kedzie.
Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero.
In print graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound, saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing. Call 708-396-1010.